What's good, y'all? You dial back here again here in 2019. Let's get it. Forget everything else. Dawg. Woo, ladies and gents, if you are a fan of pro wrestling, you might love this video because I'm exposing a lot of bullshit that we all having out here. So-called pro wrestling fans, so-called pro wrestling fandom, right? So-called dedicated fan. Yeah, I want a better part. No, fuck you don't. Alright, let me just warn y'all. There's gonna be a lots of profanity and cussing. If you not ain't your thing, by all means, you can click off this video, go visit my other content, da. But if you want me to keep it 100% unfiltered and unvarnished and tell it like it is, because got sick and tired of this shit. Got sick and tired of this. Then by all means, stay. Now, this has been building for a while. But after the Hell in a Cell of 2019, it's the worst Hell in a Cell ever. One of the worst pay-per-views. Why is this person a champion again? SmackDown on Friday, last Friday. I can't believe this thing. No, this should not happen. Excuse me? Some of y'all claim to have been watching pro wrestling since the 80s and the 90s. I was a fan since the Attitude Era. Really? Y'all sure enough ain't acting like it. It's wonder, is you dog saying you have to like everything that WWE except no. But a lot of y'all, well, if you like what WWE's been doing, y'all been complaining about this for damn near 5 years, bro. Stop it. If you don't rock with it, fine. Just don't watch it. Cool. By all means, don't support the product. But stop complaining about the same old shit or changing your narrative every damn time it doesn't go the way you want it. You want somebody to become a champ, and then within 2 months, man, that person need to drop the belt. That person sucks, man. They holding the belt too long. They holding people down. They holding people. How the fuck is anybody getting held down when they're getting championship title shots when they've held the belt multiple times? How? How? Good. Oh my God, you make no fucking sense. Some of y'all asses need to watch boxing. You need to watch MMA. You need to watch sports. Because you sound petty as fuck. You sound uneducated. Some of y'all need to go back and actually learn pro wrestling. Actually understand storylines. Ric Flair, 16-time world champion. As Shannon Sharp says, can I interest you in that? 16 times! Complain about John Cena, right? All them chances, right? John Cena got that over how long? Roman Reigns, complain about him, right? He had his time. Roman Reigns, when was the last time you see Roman Reigns? Is Roman Reigns going to be in a title shot anytime soon? I don't mind him not being in it, by the way. But you think he's going to be anytime soon? Bobby Lashley was hot at the time. Bobby Lashley been around, and I want Bobby Lashley to go against Brock Lesnar just because that's a fan match I want to see. But Bobby Lashley was hot at one time, right? Most of these cats have had their shots. You're saying that holding the same thing with in the women's division. The ladies, they've had shots. We want something new. Can they prove it? A lot of these folk are not that good on the mic, bro. Some of these people out here, I'm just wondering, like, how the hell are they pro wrestlers? Some of these people are now just getting good. Dolph Ziggler, although he did have, I'll give him some credit, he did have some good matches in the past. Still not a fan of Dolph Ziggler. Still not a fan. He is not that good on the mic, bro. Do y'all not understand the business aspect of drawing money? Some of these people that y'all want are not sticking so. I'm not invested. If I'm not invested, then that means a lot of people guarantee you are not invested, fam. Now, sometimes I go against the grain, but here's the thing. The people I'm invested in, they tend to be people that last in this industry for a long time. And even if I'm invested in a dislike because of a certain persona, They still got the skills to pay the bills. They can main event. Some of these people y'all want are not main eventers. They're mid-carders, bro. They're not that good. They don't have the charisma. They don't have the ring work experience. They don't have characters. They don't have characters. Y'all saw what happened to Daniel Bryan. That was y'all. Y'all said, well, Vince doesn't. That was the yes movement. Yes, 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 yes. I never liked Daniel Bryan's character. Never liked it. But y'all saw what happened. Kofi Kingston. I understand the Kofi train. A lot of people, again, fan generated. They're not, we want to, yes, yeah, Kofi Kingston. Ain't a champion, bro. I'm sorry. Look, he doesn't look like one. He doesn't act. And then some of y'all see the exposure. Randy Orton told y'all what it was. The Viper told y'all. He came out here, broke the fourth wall, and told you about Kofi Kingston's ass, and you wouldn't listen after Kofi Kingston was a champion. Oh, Brock Lesnar, he did a squash. Brock Lesnar got the same treatment by Goldberg. This ain't the first time we done seen this. Undertaker did it to John Cena, two of the biggest stars in WWE history. And you want to complain about Kofi Kingston's small ass? He should have never been in the ring. Oh, Seth Rollins is pushed because of y'all asses. AJ Styles. Oh, AJ Styles. One of the most talented, most athletic pro wrestlers in history. And I'm not really an AJ Styles fan like that. But the phenomenal one is believable. If Daniel Bryan had to fight, that's because y'all asses hyped the hell out of Daniel Bryan. The Kofi train has set, that ship's long sailed. It's ridiculous. I'm glad that they did it. And then they set up Cain Velasquez. You gotta understand story writing. So you make Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, a big thing, right? After, he was vanquished by the Beast Slayer, Seth Rollins, right? You gotta understand how you write these stories. Brock Lesnar, becomes the dominant champ once again. And then Cain Velasquez, he comes in there. That's how you write fucking stories, son. Oh, I don't like this. These writers don't know what they're doing. No, actually, that's how you do it. You dominate over a champion, and then you bring in someone who beat him. That's how you set up a good-ass story. That's how you do that shit. Brock Lesnar's actually scared? That's how you write fucking stories. It's really basic story writing. My God, it sells itself. Some of y'all need to actually know the pro fighting game. And yes, have any of y'all ever heard of somebody called Iron Mike Tyson? Big George Foreman? Deontay Wilder? The Bronze Bomber? Any of y'all ever heard of them? How they be knocking folk out quick? Oh, we don't like how Kofi, he just got it done really quick. Okay. So how about wait. And this ain't a hatred against Kofi, but how long y'all want the match to go? Would 10 minutes have satisfied y'all? Would y'all want it in an hour long? How long y'all think that fight was honestly gonna be? I didn't expect a long match. And you know how I didn't expect a long match? Because I actually paid attention. Kofi wanted no parts of Brock Lesnar. You know how I know that? Because his acceptance was soft as fuck. Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll accept that. He had no mic game. Zero confidence. Now, you can say that's character. You can say that's him personally. I don't know. All I know is when someone gives me no confidence, that means that person should not be in the ring, period. Brock Lesnar's out here smiling, fam. Brock Lesnar, and y'all should have paid attention because Brock Lesnar tossed around Rey Mysterio and Dominic. Are y'all not paying attention to the story that's being told? Oh, no, y'all don't do that. No, y'all just want to be entertained. Are you not entertained? No, can't entertain y'all. Oh, another one. Oh, Charlotte Flair. We so sick of Charlotte Flair. She holding first it was she was holding the division hostage. Even though y'all can quote many people having multiple title shots, that's not holding us hostage. Oh, somebody else is more deserving. Really, right. Arguably the biggest draw ever as a female pro wrestler. One, who actually puts on legitimate matches because some of these matches are snooze fest and they're not that good. Like I rocks with Alexa Bliss. The guys, I rocks with her. But guess what? Because of her size, she can't really, and her limited nature, she can't really put on too many great matches. She's great on the mic, but she can't put the best matches on. She just is not physically capable. Charlotte Flair is one of the most talented, powerful women besides Ronda Rousey that have ever stepped in the pro wrestling ring. That's facts. It's not debatable. She has it all. The Queen is one of the best ever on the mic. She's one of the best ever in the ring. She has one of the best characters. And she should not be the face of the women's division. You are on crack if you think that Charlotte Flair ain't the best woman out there right now. Ronda Rousey's not in there, bro. So, Charlotte Flair. Don't bring me this Sasha Banks. She gets snapped, bro. Bailey looks like a damn soccer mom, fam. The Bellator, Ember Moon. Okay, Ember Moon. Where's the star appeal? Show me. Are you not understanding how this pro wrestling game works? You gotta have the charisma. She's just getting opportunities. Asuka's legitimate. And guess what? Her and Homegirl are tag team champions. Asuka's legitimate. Becky Lynch on the mic, and a lot of here we go. Becky Lynch. So people push for Becky, the man. Now you're like, man, we wish Becky not that good as a champion. Becky, her in-ring skills are not that good, fam. They're not terrible, but they're not that good, right? And a lot of their matches, Charlotte was the one that carried Becky Lynch. It's true, completely unbiased. And I like Becky. I like her on the mic. Some of her material as champ has not been that good, but she's been okay. But this is what y'all wanted. Y'all push for Becky Lynch. And now some of y'all say, oh, we need to get rid. Who on this roster? You didn't like Nia Jax. Who do you want? Oh, we don't want to see the same fight. If it sells, if it's bought that moolah, baby, you don't want to see the same fights. These people here. Give other people do get chances, and they lose. So okay, like okay. Why would you want the belts to keep changing hands? This is part of the reason why Charlotte Flair is a 10-time champion. In 4 years. That means she keeps losing the belt, fam. Somebody pointed that out. She loses a lot. Y'all just focus on the W's. Y'all weren't mad at Sasuke's undefeated streak, were y'all? Y'all weren't mad at Goldberg's undefeated streak. Oh, she gets it because she's a Flair. Really? Y'all are ignorant as hell. Now, moving on. What do we want to talk about? Y'all already know that main event that was apparently so trash. Again, what the hell did y'all think was going to happen? Seth Rollins is kind of over, but he's the push babyface. We've seen this done before, except it was usually opposite in other KQ. The Fiend was pushed. You have two people being pushed. You can't squash one or the other. If the Fiend gets squashed, a lot of people were already saying if the Fiend loses, then the whole build-up was pointless. But they're not ready to make the Fiend the champion. So, what do? Well, you can't have a disqualification in Hell in a Cell. Okay. Now, for those of you who act like you don't know history, Do you remember the Mankind versus Undertaker, that Mick Foley match? Y'all remember that one? If you don't, go back and watch it like I did. Yeah. Guess what WWE officials tried to do? They tried to stop. Oh, Mick Foley could have died that day, and they tried to stop his ass twice. Twice. My guess is this is exactly. First of all, the match wasn't as brutal as some because it didn't go as long. That match was getting kind of crazy. Now, I wasn't phased by it because I love Hell in a Cell. Hell in the Cell. As Vince McMahon says it. Hell in a Cell. It's called Hell in a Cell. Not we're going to kill somebody in that cell. It's called be brutal, but control brutality. Bruh. Even hardcore wrestling, even death matches have limits. Here's the reality of what happened last night. 4 takeaways. 1, you had an impossible situation story-wise. You have 2 build-up characters, but this isn't WrestleMania. So what the fuck do we do? 2, the nature of the Fiend. He was going to keep going. So that forced Seth Rollins, both in character and I think truly psychological. I think of a switch flipped. The Architect, the Beast Slayer, right? This man kept getting up like the Undertaker. So I'm watching a Seth Rollins. At first, I think it was in character, but then I think the real man, Seth Rollins, got scared that night, last night, and he started doing what wasn't supposed to happen. I'm watching what the fuck is going on. Seth Rollins watching this man kick out. Seth Rollins is not that versatile, y'all. If y'all ever watch this dude wrestle, he's not that versatile. He's not a bad pro wrestler, but he's not that versatile. So because he doesn't have much in the tool bag, he's sitting here going like, my God, I'm trapped in a cage with a true animal, a beast. And you can say, well, he fought Brock Lesnar. But the Fiend is a different kind of thing. Like, I saw it on his face in weeks before, how you can say it's character all you want to. I think he's genuinely scared of the Fiend character. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't be, but a lot of people aren't me. And a lot of people aren't people like me, okay? Who don't fear anything. But I think he was genuinely afraid. I really do. I don't think that was an act. I think he's genuinely scared of the character. Because he's sitting here going like, I remember when Triple H, go way back. You can YouTube it. Do you YouTube versus Cactus Jack. When he heard that he had to fight Cactus, Triple H, that wasn't just character. That was genuine. What the fuck y'all got me into? Shit. This guy? That's what psychological shit. So you had that, you know, this dude kept getting back up. Seth Rollins losing it. Then, thirdly, what happens? The nature of the cage match. There is no way out. So, you can't pin a guy. A guy's not going to stop. How do you deal with this situation? Well, he started piling shit on. The guy would not stop. So, he brings out the sledgehammer. Now, people were like, well, we seen Triple H use a sledgehammer. We seen this. Here's the thing, bro. That ref, now, I think they played it up like, they did it like, no, I'm not going to have you do it. Here's another thing you got to take into consideration. Seth Rollins was supposed to be a babyface. Also, Seth Rollins got rattled last night. Or not last night, but you know what I mean. He got rattled on Sunday night, excuse me. He got rattled. How do I know he got rattled? Because the crowd was booing. They liked the Fiend. The Fiend was supposed to be the heel. Seth Rollins is supposed to be the face. Seth Rollins is like, what the fuck's going on? And the more that I do to this man, the more they boo me. So Seth Rollins is in a no-win situation. So You can say this is all scripted. This is one of those not supposed to happen wrestling matches. This is part of the reason why we got the verdict that we did. So Seth Rollins literally is freaking out here. He's getting booed. Things are not going the way that they're supposed to. He doesn't know what the fuck Bray Wyatt's gonna be on. What happens? He's frantically trying to find something. Then he pulls out a damn sledgehammer. My guess, that was not what was supposed to happen. Right? The ref is like, no, Seth, you don't do this. Seth, you're a face. How the fuck? Triple H was genuinely a heel, not a face. So doing this grimy scumbag stuff is what he's supposed to do. Seth was a fucking face champion. It's the problem when you have a face champion. You have a limited product. So, he's a face champion. He's not a switch. He's not a face. I like to call a switch where they're a tweener. They're not really a face nor a heel. Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Stone Cold Steve Austin generally, unless he was definitely a heel. The Rock, unless he was definitely a heel. The Undertaker, etc., etc. Sting, etc., etc. So, Seth Rollins gets a no contest call. That's what a lot of people are saying. The cage gets lifted. What do we have here? The Fiend gets up. And again, assaults. Now, 3 things can come of this. 1, this just provides more credibility to Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. And it lessens Seth Rollins, meaning that Seth Rollins is going to have to drop the belt soon. Universal belt. He's going to have to drop it soon. That's 1. 2, this sets up a legitimate feud between Seth Rollins and The Fiend. It being more than just about the Universal Champion. Being someone whose fears you have to conquer. Which in a way can put over either one of them depending on how they write. How you want to tell a story, right? Or 3, this can have The Fiend do something grimy and steal the belt. That's one of 3 ways. You either have Seth Rollins lose it to somebody, you have a long-lasting feud, or you have Bray Wyatt come in and steal that belt. That because now WWE's written into a corner. The fans are not, and I mean, I never really rocked with Seth being champion, but y'all, again, this is what happens when fans push and they actually listen. Because we want to be for the fans. Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, Kofi Kingston. How many examples do y'all have to have? Now, I don't agree with the pushing of Roman Reigns, but how many times do y'all have to have? You can say, well, didn't the fans kind of push for Steve Austin? No, Stone Cold Steve Austin sold himself. The Rock sold himself, right? These fan-generated people are not going to last as memorable champions. The thing Kofi Kingston will be remembered for is what? Being the first black WWE mainline champion? Is that what it is? I mean, what did y'all expect to happen? What did y'all expect to happen these last couple, these Raw and the SmackDown? And y'all, for all y'all saying AEW, bro, they're not any better than the WWE. They're not. I always, I would hear people say New Japan, Ring of Honor, all this shit. Bro, it's not a better product. I'm not saying they're trash products. I'm not saying don't watch them. NXT, how is it a better product, bro? Tell me, let me know. Now, Lucha Underground is fire. They don't get it twisted. But how are any of these superior products? Exactly. I always hear people hype them up, but they don't give me legitimate reasons. Oh, I'm going to go watch this thing. Fucking go watch it. Or you can watch both. I'm a fan of pro wrestling. I like even watching indie shit. Orange Cassidy and them cats. Okay? Where you even have gag matches, right? Just complete joke matches. but it's entertainment. You know, I don't mind watching hard. If I can ever find any hardcore shit, I watch that. I'm a fan of pro wrestling, pure and simple. Now, y'all can say, well, do you watch a lot of these? No, I don't watch a lot of these things. You have to give me a legitimate reason. Why should I watch New Japan? Why should I watch Ring of Honor? Why should I watch this, that, and the other? Give me a reason. Back in the day, I watched WCW because WCW had two of my favorites. They had Sting, who was my favorite pro wrestler of all time, and I rocked with Goldberg at the time because Goldberg was cool. You know, and of course they had other talent, but you know those were the dudes at the time. Just like WWF had Stone Cold, The Rock, The Undertaker, etc., etc. Y2J, Chris Jericho. You feel me? You can watch WWE and you can still watch other ones without putting one on a pedestal and taking another down. That's why we lost WCW partially because ECW and all them they fail because fans are so fucking fickle, they're so whimsical, and they don't understand fucking the industry. They don't understand the industry. It's the same issue I have in sports. It's the same issue when it comes to fighting. It's the same issue in all of business. People just don't understand the industry. Hell, something like the porn industry, people don't understand. People just they're just so ignorant, and it reflects on a hell of a lot on life things that I could get into. But this video is already long enough. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. I know this was a lot, but I've had a lot to say for a while, and this past weekend just encapsulated so much irritation that I have with the pro wrestling fandom, with the WWE fandom. Y'all out here, oh my gosh, y'all just don't get it.